So I understand that you have an appointment to receive your first dose of the coronavirus vaccine. Was that today or is it upcoming?
That is today.
Okay.
That is today.
How are you feeling?
Yes. I'm great, and I'm looking forward to it, actually. I wished I had been a little bit earlier in the line, but today is the day, and I'm grateful for that.
Was there ever any trepidation?
No, none whatsoever. And I think, part of that is because, I've been so intricately involved in understanding the process. And I think part of that is the messaging that needs to get out really to all people, not just the minority communities, but many people have some trepidation with regard to the vaccine because of how quickly it was developed, including in the healthcare spectrum. So we need to work to get that messaging out and to get that information out regarding what this vaccine development really entailed and why it's safe.
And that trepidation really is not just among the populace. I mean, I heard today from Dr. Rainey, a medical analyst who was on with me earlier today, who said there has been some trepidation even among the medical community, and how, that's a very tough message that's being sent. When you've got some, on the front line, I don't know what their positions are, but in the medical community who say, no, I'm not comfortable yet. Why do you suppose that is?
Right, and so I think there's a lot of concern with what appears to be sort of the rapidity with which the vaccines have been developed. But when we look at this and we think about this scientifically, the SARS virus, the severe acute respiratory syndrome virus, was first introduced to us in 2003. This virus, the SARS-CoV-2 virus, or the severe acute respiratory syndrome, coronavirus 2, so named because 70% of the sequence is analogous to what we see in the SARS virus. So we have had 17 years to understand this virus. We first began research on this in 2003. In 2020, when we first saw the first case of COVID-19 on our shores, we already had 17 years of experience. All of the preclinical data had been done. All of the bench work had been done. The entire genomic sequence had been analyzed and identified, all 30,000 base pairs. That is the point at which we started the development of the vaccine. And so I think that this behind the scenes work is not seen, just seeing that the virus appeared and suddenly we had a vaccine.
Right, and I've heard that from a lot of other doctors and scientists too, who say, no, we didn't just come up with this vaccine, or at least the precursor to the vaccine going through human trials didn't just happen this year. But getting that message out is pretty vital in changing the minds of a lot of people.